Ciao! I've been meaning to make an orange cake for a while, but always get distracted by making tiramisu at the moment, so I decided to make one today, and I'm now removing the zest from one of the oranges I'll be using. Next I will be adding 150 grams of normal sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla extract, followed by 4 eggs, and I'll blend everything together with an electric blender. Perfect, I blended for a good 3 minutes until I got a nice and fluffy mixture. I'll turn the blender on minimum, and I'm going to be adding some sunflower oil very gradually. This is 80 milliliters. That's it, just enough to be mixed. Next I'm adding 200 grams of self-raising flour and some baking powder. This is 1 level teaspoon. You can use plain flour, but if you do, you need to add a little bit more yeast. And it is very important that you sieve the flour, because this will help with the oxygenation and also will make the cake really fluffy. Turn the blender on a very minimum setting, number 1, very gently, and while you are turning the flour, add the orange juice at the same time. All I need to do now is just to ensure that the flour is incorporated with the rest of the mixture, so do not turn the blender on high, leave it on the minimum setting. And that should be enough. Using a spatula, ensure that there are no lumps left, and I'm very happy that in my case everything seems to be nice and smooth. I'm using my donut tin for this cake today. I want to make it nice and pretty, but you can use any tin of course, and I'm now putting some batter around the tin, all over it really, on the edges and at the bottom. And if like me you choose to use a donut tin, make sure that you do that knobbly bit here in the middle. And I'm gonna be pouring in my orange mix. Use your spatula to ensure that you get every single bit out. And it is ready to go in the oven. Mine is on at 180 degrees, and it will be going in for approximately 40 to 45 minutes. I'll see you then. And there it is.
I'm back, everybody. I smelled the cake as I walked past the back door.
She said, would you like me to come in video? I said, yes, you can, meaning you would like to come and have a piece.
Absolutely.
So 40 minutes exactly, 180 degrees. I've got a fan oven. If you've got a conventional oven, maybe a little bit longer, but judge it. Within 40 minutes it should be okay as well. To prove it that it's cooked, by the way, you just get a toothpick and insert it in the middle, go all the way, and as long as you don't get any sticky stuff or any mix, you will know that it's been cooked. It's very hot, and I'm going to let it rest now for 10 to 15 minutes. Bad news for Julie.
Yep.
That will effectively help, because it will shrink a little and it will be also easier for it to come out of the tin. So 10 to 15 minutes, Julie.
Okay.
And here we go, 10 minutes is up. So I'll put a plate on top of it, my Sicilian plate. Look, I still got the sticker on. And I'll turn it around. It's still a bit warm, but safe enough to be handled. And just a gentle tap. It should just, there it is.
Little prayer.
Wow,
Ooh.
still steaming, look.
Wow.
And if you look inside the tin, we didn't put any flour on, just butter, and it's perfect. So if you follow the process that I did in this video, you will have the same outcome. And the trimmings, of course, are personal choices. I've got some icing sugar, which I will be putting on top. I've turned the cake the other way around, by the way, so it looks a bit prettier.
We thought it looked nice, so.
And with a sieve, very gently, give yourself a good distance from the cake. Just tap it, and you will see that you'll get a nice snowy effect.
In June.
In June. And as it is an orange cake after all, finishing touch, a few slices of oranges on top. There. Maybe this one needs to stand up a bit more. Perfect. So having done the picture and everything else, we are ready to now have a little trial. Let's move this out of the way. I'm sure that Julie will be very keen to test it.
Oh yeah. delicious.
Looks nice. It's also incredibly light, so should be
Perfect
good.
for a cup of tea.
Too big.
Is it good?
It's really nice actually. Sorry, unless you don't like it, do put in the vanilla, because actually it gives the contrast with the orange and it's lovely. Really, you can taste the vanilla, but you can also taste the orange. It's delicious and light, and as you've made it, you will know what is in it. It's got no additives, and great thing to give your kids when they're back from school and they're screaming because they're hungry. Ciao ciao, let me know if you make it. I'm very keen to see how you get on and what you think. See you later, arrivederci, bye.